unless you're living under a rock, you might have noticed the extreme amount of videos about how Brawl Stars is dying, made by the biggest Brawl Stars content creators, with some trying to stand out, of course. So that raises two questions. Are they right, and why are they posting these videos? To answer the first question, we'll have to go back in 2024, when Brawl Stars was at its all-time peak ever since 2019 and 2020. And it all started with the ranked rework. Back then, it was called Power League, and it was an extremely niche and very competitive game mode that also had lackluster rewards. But with the ranked, we got cosmetics in drops, and overall the game mode became much more casual while also respecting competitive players' will to show off the fact that they're, good players. And then, to pick up on the momentum, Brawl Stars introduced the Godzilla collab, which was the first time Brawl Stars would introduce a collab with temporary modifiers, and it was so hype. I remember being with my classmates discussing about how we'll get the new Buzzilla skin. So to pick up again on the momentum, Brawl Stars kept adding collabs like with SpongeBob, and they released more temporary events, and overall the game was really popping off compared to Clash Royale, which was really probably at its all-time low. And how could I forget Angels vs. Demons? Probably the most resource-packed event ever. And it was pretty hype, despite having the same formula of the Godzilla collab and the SpongeBob one. But every empire rises and falls, and this fall would be caused by the introduction of Buzz Lightyear as the first temporary brawler to celebrate the collab with Toy Story, or aka Disney. The problem with Buzz Lightyear was that he was free and already maxed out with a gadget that was pretty much a hyper-buffed version of Shelly's wacky gadgets, Fast Forward, and he had 3 modes, all of which had no flaws, and he was already technically rank max, so everyone rushed to get him due to the reworked trophy system. Speaking of that, Brawl Stars decided to remove rank 35 and 30 and introduce rank max, which killed win trading because of how easy it has become to get a rank max, but at the same time it made pushing brawlers meaningless since everyone could do it. And it made lobbies more toxic because there was no difference between you as a 1000 trophies brawler player and someone who had 4000 trophies with that same brawler. So, Buzz Lightyear was so overpowered that he was always S tier, and he lasted for 2 months, and this hits Brawl Stars hard because they lost over 1 million players just because of a temporary brawler, and due to the increasing demands of permanent changes by the players because of the spam of temporary events in 2024, Brawl Stars decided, you know what? Other than reworking the trophy system, let's rework gadgets so that Timmy can spam Vanish and Cardboard Box and Let's Fly even more. And then they decided to rework Ranked again by making Rank 2.0, which was pretty much a new pass shoved with some upgradable skin and gems, but the pro version costs like 4 times the price of a normal Brawl Pass. And then, to kick it all off, Brawl Stars decided, you know what, let's make another collab, this time with Uno, and which was in 2024 in the roadmap of 2025, very hyped, like we're going to make a big collab, but at the end we just got a skin and a complicated game mode that I didn't even bother playing. And then in June is where things would really go downhill. Basically, Brawl Stars decided to remove masteries. Before that, they gave some mastery boost, casual FOMO. And then they introduced records, which are pretty much a very nerfed version of masteries, although they say it wasn't actually a replacement. But dude, you remove something, then introduce another one that's similar. That's pretty much replacing. And then, Brawl Stars decided to make a utopian apology post, which ended up tricking most players because, they're kids, and they're not used to diplomatic and political, delusional speeches. With all that being said, Brawl Stars is not actually dying, it's just falling off. Why? Because they generated so much hype in 2024, brought so many new players, that they forgot to give veterans, the OG ones, the ones that are actually willing to spend money on your game, they forgot to give them attention, and at the end those players felt left out and they left. And even the whole updates meant to appeal to new players didn't really hook them up. I remember trying to recommend the Brawl Stars to some of my friends, but they didn't really understand it and they didn't really play it. And also, sure, they reworked the trophy system, but again, it was just a change for the new players. Now, for the second question, why is everyone posting videos about how Brawl Stars is dying? Well, unfortunately to you Brawl Stars supremacists who just can't handle seeing your game being criticized and end up comparing it to Clash Royale, although that game is popping off and doing double the revenue of your game and is the most popular game right now. Anyways, it's because Brawl Stars is their job, it's their source of income, and they don't want to see their game falling off because of lackluster updates, reworking features that no one really complained about into worse things, introducing new broken brawlers behind early access, and introducing lame hypercharges that always dominate the meta, and power creep and all the fun draining out of the game, and pretty much the game feeling stale. This is bound to kill their game, their job again. So they're kind of protesting, they're telling Brawl Stars, you can be better than this, just do better. Even Clash Royale, which we used to make fun of, is somehow popping off, and they're not doing perfect updates, but at least they're trying to do something before they introduce level 16 and the third evolution slots. And the videos are also meant to give a bad image of Brawl Stars to players who might want to play the game, because Brawl Stars is so focused on new players, so they're hitting Brawl Stars where it hurts the most, the pockets, and even Supercell in general. So, no, it's not just to get quick views, while some might be doing that, it's to show that they want their game to be better, they want to have a sustainable job, they want to have, steady income, not see their game pop off a few months and then suddenly keep falling off another, and so much inconsistency. Even niche games that no one talks about, such as Boom Beach and Skullgirls, are introducing meaningful updates. Like with Boom Beach, they finally dropped the first beach stock, and Skullgirls introducing a pity system which grants you a diamond character, which is the highest rarity. Meanwhile, what do we get in Brawl Stars? Temporary events, broken brawlers, broken hypercharges, etc. So yes, these YouTubers are not wrong by posting these videos. You shouldn't just see it as hate. It's constructive criticism. Stop being so nationalistic and get that D off your mouth. Stop glazing your game. It's not perfect. It's just like any other game. It's bound to fall someday. It's bound to lose some popularity. It's not perfect. Even Clash Royale is outperforming your game, dude. Just accept it. And to counter all of this, Brawl Stars, other than the Utopian post, decided, you know what, let's make a survey, because we're planning to do a collab, and they asked a bunch of, just a question, yeah, what do you guys want in the next update? What other game have you been playing in the past few weeks? And the shameful part is that Clash Royale and Clash of Clans are included. They know these games are outperforming them right now, so they just put them. Other games include Roblox, Dragon Ball, etc. Honestly, I just want to see a Clash Royale collab. I just want to see, it would be so goofy, to be honest. Can't wait for the temporary Mega Knight Brawler. Anyways, with that being said, what do you think Brawl Stars should do in order to get back its players? Because there's no denying that a lot of players have been playing the game much, much less. Like, instead of going hours a day, it's like, I don't know, a few minutes, get your daily star drops and get lost. If there's a temporary event, play it and then just get lost. So, what do you think Brawl Stars should do in order to get back their hype, get that back their momentum that they have long lost in the Toy Story collab? Goodbye.